And good afternoon, everybody. The mighty Mr. Moo here, and welcome to the flight deck. Currently in Imperial space at the Hisaka system at Convision. Just dropped off a load of, well, stuff that my clients would prefer not have all the customs forms properly filled out on. And I think today I'm going to go check out a set of systems that looked like really strong candidates for black holes, neutron stars, etc. First off, though, let's go get the Explorer. Two 277. Two jumps.
Ship released. Engines engaged. Landing gear retracted.
And away we go.
Frameshift drive charging.
And a hello to the Hyena Cat, joining the chat. Actually, the only one in the chat at the moment. Oh, I gotta start somewhere. Also gives me a little extra time to kind of clear my name in another system where I'm not exactly wanted. Yeah, Calinero. Next 3 days, 8 hours and 47 minutes, they've got a shoot on-site order out on me. Oops.
Frameshift drive charging.
Well, not exactly an oops, fully deserved, but still. 2 lousy assassinations and suddenly all the cops are after you.
Engage.
Nothing too exciting today in the way of action. Not much smuggling, not much shooting. May do some bounty hunting later depending on when I get back. If I get back. Today, mostly exploration because why not? which is saying I'm offline. I am hoping that's not actually the case. Alright, I'm heard, I'm seen. It's just Twitch being a liar. Well, I can work with that. Oddly enough, Fabian City is always a place that gives me trouble when I'm docking, because you got gas giants and moons in close proximity to each other. The gravity plays merry hell with any kind of attempt at setting up an approach. So, well, you know what they say, 18th time lucky. Can't shake the feeling that I should put up some kind of diploma from the Launchpad McQuack School of Flight. But I haven't splatted my ship into the side of a Coriolis-class colony, and oh, well, it's been a while that I remember. Don't you do that? Don't you do? You're doing that. Flight on, and clearance.
Docking request granted. Landing gear deployed. Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
And some poor unfortunate soul triggered the sprinkler system of doom. Better him than me. Alright, in our ASP Explorer, in exploration configuration, let's pop this baby back to the surface, and let's go find where we're going to go. Let's see here, HD 121007. You were a ways out there, weren't you? Unexplored. 968 light years. Past the coal sack. Alright. Course laid in. Estimating 33 jumps.
The Empire welcomes visitors to our facilities. We are confident that...
Long ways to go to see what's out there, but
Engines engaged.
there's a lot more out there over there than over here.
Landing gear retracted. Frameshift drive charging. Engage.
One jump out and we're already finding new stuff.
Fuel scooping.
Little gas giant at 2.62
Fuel scooping
AU.
complete.
That's roughly 1600 light seconds. That's worth looking at here. Onwards!
Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
Okanohari.
Engage.
Kinda nice not hearing the computer countdown. Maybe I should remove more of the computer's verbal prompts.
Fuel scooping.
Objects. Oh, a lot of gas giants.
Fuel scooping complete. Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging. Engage. Fuel scooping. Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
On the old 285 sector, ZZ-PD5-119.
Engage. scooping.
There you are. 38 new objects. Let's see what we got. Discovered by Face McShooty. We have a Borderlands fan in the area. And we can get a scan on this
Fuel
other gas
scooping
giant without
complete.
having to move anywhere. And one more for luck.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Can't be that far before the scanner kicks in. Said hopefully. He said to himself, trying to convince himself. Seriously, you are becoming a disgrace to gas giants already. Fine, I'll switch to the other planet in the binary pair. That one knows how to be scanned. And a gas giant with water-based life. Excellent.
Frameshift drive charging. Engage.
Come to think of it, I really should have packed an auto repair kit into this ship. It's not really much of a long-range explorer if it isn't that self-sustaining.
Fuel scooping.
It's got fuel, but it just can't handle hull repairs or subsystem repairs. And we got a gas giant at 10,000 light seconds. Nope, and next.
Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
Find out what's out here. As much as I don't want to. You look like you could have life. At 1500 light seconds.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scoop disengaged.
Friend said if it looks like a chocolate chip cookie, then it's probably going to have life. I got to thinking about that. And the best theory I got for it, well, hypothesis, because there's really no way to test it unless I had access to the game engine, is that if a gas giant is looking uniform, there's very little turbulence, there's very little mixing, there's very little chemical interaction or atmospheric events going on, other than just the east-to-west or west-to-east winds. But if it looks like a big muddy mess, if it looks like a chocolate chip cookie with storms everywhere, you're getting lightning, you're getting turbulence, you're getting mixing of the upper and lower layers. Much higher chance of life forming in that kind of mix. In this case, we were wrong. It's just a really muddy mess. I can't win them all. How far out are you? Another 1500 light seconds. One more attempt. Excuse me. Let's see here. Probably doesn't help that this is a Class M red dwarf. The habitable zone here is not that big unless it's being supplemented from internal heat from the gas giant. And Planet 2, we ended up with ammonia-based life in the atmosphere. So, batting 500 on the chocolate chip analysis. There are plenty of storms and turbulent layers in the atmosphere of this sucker. This one may be too turbulent, actually. And some input from Hyena Cat in the chat. To be fair, NASA's abiogenesis experiments have been under those conditions. Get free amino acids and phospholipids, at least. Thank you for that input there. Should put you out in here. Once you get a ship equipped for deep exploration.
Frameshift drive charging.
It'd be fun to just cruise around with a full-on science team. I'd like that. I'd have fun with that.
Engage.
3/5 of a tank. Nah, we're still over half full. Not getting any free protons here. Brown dwarf with a fairly healthy spin on it. Planets in the system. And yep, they are all rocks. Except for this one, which may be a gas giant, but it's at 25 AU. And I'm really not that interested in a featureless gas giant. Ice giant, to be fair.
Frameshift drive charging.
Alright, maybe we can fill up on protons in the next system. And hit it.
Engage.
Another brown dwarf. Objects in system. Let's have a look. Rock and ice. Let's see if the next destination here is... The next stop. Next stop is a Class M0 variable.
Frameshift drive charging.
Class M is scoopable. So, let's go get some fuel.
Fuel scooping.
Alright, getting a good scoop there. Let's see what we got in here. Planet 2. Some turbulence. Some cloud bands. Let's see what happens. 1,200 light seconds away. Heck, maybe if I do this right. Can I get a scan off of you? Nope. Pull the tank here and then go.
Fuel scooping complete. Fuel scoop disengaged.
Smaller gas giant. There we go, getting a scan just around 1,000 light second mark. Gas giant with water-based life. And another look at what we found here. This sucker. Free-floating radioplankton, carbon-based algae that gets its energy from the radiation flux off the gas giant. Neat.
Frameshift drive charging.
And now we're in the coal sack sector. Or if we aren't there, we're one jump away. What we got out here? Got a whole lot of nothing but 1 star.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scoop disengaged.
Yes, Hyena Cat. Just exploration today, or at least
Frameshift drive charging.
out about 960 light years and then back depending on how I'm feeling. And after that, we'll see what happens after that.
Engage.
Though I'm still relatively close to home space. If you've got any... Okay, that sounds like it meets with your approval. We are flying to black hole candidates.
Fuel scooping.
New objects in the system.
Fuel scooping complete.
Got another star at 96 light seconds away, so that's really... What are you? Okay, are you a red dwarf or are you a T-Tory? So we're gonna find out. Class L brown
Fuel
dwarf.
scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging. Engage. scooping.
And here's where we're at right now, the Musca Dark region, HD-R B5-8. Back here at HIP 20277 is home base, along with Shinrarta as another base and storage facility. And there is the coal sack.
Fuel scooping complete.
A non-emitting nebula. It's just a dust region. Good at absorbing light. Remembering my astronomy.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
I'd best go look that up, just in case. And go for jump.
Frameshift drive charging.
Coal sack dark nebula, here we go. It is a dark nebula, and it turns out it does actually have a very, very, very weak glow to it, but it's only like 10% of the surrounding stars. So, yeah. Hey, I was right. It was just a molecular dust cloud. Yay, science! Yay, me not making a fool of myself. With science. So, science either way.
Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
20 jumps out. We started at 34 jumps, so we are moving along very nicely.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
Let's see if we can't get some distance between here and the star, and then get a nice visual of the area.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Getting away from the glare of the primary, and you're starting to see some more of the surrounding stars, and a beautiful shot of the galactic disk. and let's see if I got that right in my head. Full sack should be okay. Right there. Of course, you can't see it since it is a dark region.
Frameshift drive charging. Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete. Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging. Fuel scooping.
Wondering why the even if I've got a new object detected, that it's not picking up the star until I honk the horn on it. Okay, we got a totally unexplored system.
Fuel scooping complete.
Unfortunately, it's a little out of the ways. And I was kind of hoping to find 18 AU. That's a ways. 11,000 light seconds, 68,000 light seconds on the B star and the C star, starting at 315,000 light seconds. As much as I want to get my name on the maps. Well,
Fuel scoop disengaged.
I really want to get to that system I pointed out and see if there's
Frameshift drive charging.
see if my black hole detection theory is continuing to hold water. Rocks, rocks, and rocks. Which would make you... Okay, are you... Dwarf or are you a... Okay, you're a Class M.
Fuel
These
scooping.
reddish stars can be a little bit tricky sometimes, because sometimes, visually, there's very
Fuel
little
scoop
distinction between a
disengaged.
Class M red dwarf and, say, a T Tauri that's just starting to get some fusion going.
Frameshift drive charging.
And hit it.
Engage.
Alright, who's our next contestant?
Fuel scooping.
Oh, you are totally unexplored. Class K main sequence. Well, nice to scan you.
Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging. Engage. Fuel scooping.
2 stars here. We got 100 AU. That's 260,000 light seconds away. Well, got one of you.
Fuel scooping complete.
14 jumps.
Fuel
Over
scoop
halfway.
disengaged. Frameshift drive charging. Engage. Fuel scooping.
"29 new objects. And it looks like 27 of them are going to be asteroid belt. Oh, not so bad. Five AU and 9 AU.
Fuel scooping complete.
Tempting. You guys are real tempting. Alright, we'll get the first gas giant, see what happens.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Anything with rings here? Well, other than the gas giants, nope. Oh, there's some luck. Both planets are in line with each other. That'll actually Yeah, I'll actually go and grab a scan off of both of them. Passing through the asteroid field. Passing by, anyway, asteroid cluster. Is what the slowdown warning was. Drop to blue zone speed so you don't go smacking into the planet. And just chop the throttle entirely. Class 1 gas giant, and let's move on here. Pardon me, excuse me. Chop the throttle again. And 2 Class 1 gas giants.
Frameshift drive charging.
Spin them up and off to the next stop.
Fuel scooping.
Oh my. We're sticking around this system for a little bit is what we're doing. I see a lot of clouds and I see a lot of blue.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
We'll be going over this system with a fine-tooth comb is what we're going to be doing. What was the spectral type on that star? Was that an F or a G? Let's see. That was a Class F. Main sequence. 1.2 solar masses, 1.15 solar radii. Chop throttle. High metal content, but let's see what the see what we got here. Okay, 2.2 atmospheres, so and 427 Kelvin, so not terribly hospitable. Plus the atmosphere is 100% sulfur dioxide, And the geysers are silicate vapor. That's warm. That's no bueno for life. Well, at least human life. Okay, Planet 2. See if we can't have a little bit better luck on the rest of the system. Throttle. Another high metal content. Going in slow approach. What's this one looking like? This one isn't much better. Surface pressure is 144 atmospheres, and surface temperature is 880 Kelvin. Right. So that's not someplace I'd really want to visit without. Well, my travel plans for this place would start with the phrase, "After we've induced nuclear winter." And it would kind of run from there. Right, third time's the charm. Planet 3. System map, Planet 3 should be at 2.2 AU. So 2.2 times the distance from Earth to the Sun. But, given the lovely temperature and surface conditions on the previous two planets, this one may be approaching the habitable zone. Came in too fast on approach. I'll just use some gravity braking here. And we'll get a nice look at the surface as we go zinging past. But at 1.5 light seconds. That just means we can come in and have a closer look. A lot of storms. Other high metal content. What's the data for you say? 2.2 atmospheres, surface temperature is 250 Kelvin. 96% nitrogen, 3.3 carbon dioxide. Getting closer. Alright, Planet 4 and 5, binary planets. There we go, clear the gravity well of Planet 3. Nice acceleration now. Metal content. Let's just grab the other one while we're in scanning range. We'll just take a look at them together. Planet 5 is classified as a water world. Oh, aren't you a pretty little thing? Okay, so at first glance, I'm not seeing any polar ice caps. This place is probably a little warm. Also, maybe not spotting much in the way of land masses. Alright, let's see what we got here. So, Planet 4. 3.1 atmospheres, surface temperature 186 Kelvin, 99.7% nitrogen atmosphere, 0.3 carbon dioxide. And Planet 5. Terrestrial world, active water-based chemistry, carbon water-based life. Surface temperature 260 Kelvin, surface pressure 1.06 atmo, 61.8% carbon dioxide, 21.7% nitrogen, 15.9% oxygen atmosphere. Well, not terraformable, but possibly human habitable. Getting in closer. Just because. Not much in the way of land masses at all. Big hurricanes, though. And planets 6 and 7 are just ice balls.
Frameshift drive charging. Fuel scooping.
Trinary system with no other real remarkable anythings. Beta start 184 light seconds.
Fuel scooping complete.
Gamma star at much
Fuel scoop
greater distance
disengaged.
than that.
Frameshift drive charging.
11 jumps to go.
Fuel scooping.
Rocks, rocks, and more rocks.
Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging. Engage.
Oh, what have we here? We have is
Fuel scooping.
very bright star. 4 light seconds out. Class A star. 1.7 solar masses. 1.2 solar radii. And previously discovered, which kind of makes sense.
Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging. Engage. Fuel scooping.
Lots of stuff in this particular system. What do we got here? We got a whole lot of everything. Okay. Well, so work's cut out for us here.
Fuel scooping complete.
High metal content, not a surprise.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
And one of the cats has wandered up on the flight deck. Hello, Yuki. How are you, little miss? Being a good kitten? Good spaceship kitten? There you go. There you go. Plop down right there. Beneath the cockpit. How far out is the beta star? I probably don't want to know. Actually, that's not bad. Huh. 3,900 light seconds. Yuki, what did I say about net eating the cockpit? Come on, little spaceship cat, don't do that. Pull out my spaceship cat repellent spray. These ship cats can be wild and fierce. Or just end up trying to crawl over the pilot when they're trying to make a close approach to an unexplored planet. Yeah, that's right. Spaceship cats are classified as a ship hazard. That is absolutely right. I have a friend with his own ship's cat, and she will constantly butt her head against the throttle trying to go faster. Not a good thing when you're trying to scoop fuel off a star. At least Yuki is not the other giant spaceship cat that tries to jump into your lap with full claws. He's a hazard to life, limb, and ship. Alright, get a scan off of you in 70 light seconds. Really, I should put out a PSA about spaceship cats and how they're more dangerous than pirates. Spaceship cats have a variety of dangers. Accidental throttle changes, thruster disruptions. Yeah, I should make a PSA video about it. Or at least a audio warning. Okay, that's all the planets around the A star. Nothing around the B star, but there are 4 gas giants in the AB. Which means they are orbiting the A and B stars, treating both stars as one common point of gravity. Splice in video of my spaceship cats. That would take a lot more talent and equipment than I think I currently have the levels for. Okay, on approach to AB1, let's see what you've got. Okay, Class 1 gas giant, nothing to write home about. And the rest look like Neptunian style ice giants. $3,700 light seconds. right, you can see the the Alpha Star. The B Star is just a barely even qualifies. What were you anyway? Let's find out. Yep, Class L Dwarf. Even less than nothing to write home about. Let's see. Yep, AB 2 and 3 look binary. That'll cut down on travel time. Class 1 gas giant, and what are you? Excuse me. Another Class 1 gas giant, and I'm willing to bet that the final one is going to be in same boat. 2,700 light seconds, and well, not even like a gas giant. According to this surface scan, or this surface graphic, it's just a rock with rings. If that's the case. Oh, it is just a rock with rings.
Frameshift drive charging.
So we are go for jump to the next system.
Fuel scooping.
Objects. Rocks, rocks, and more rocks. Okay. Seven jumps.
Fuel scooping complete. Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging. scooping.
A, B, and C stars, all unexplored, and what do we got on distances to them? 13,000. Can I get a scan at 13,000? I can.
Fuel scooping complete.
What star are we talking here?
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Red dwarf, red dwarf. I really want to get to that system at the end of this line
Frameshift
and
drive charging.
see if I found a black hole.
Engage. Fuel scooping. Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging. Engage. Fuel scooping.
I see ice caps. I see what could be open water on the surface.
Fuel scooping complete.
Let's see here, based on the star. It's a star. Class M
Fuel
red
scoop
dwarf.
disengaged.
Class M red dwarf, 200, so a little over half an AU. Long shot, but it could be terraformable. Atmosphere. Alright, close approach. Let's see this thing with our own eyes. Yeah, I'll call that surface water. At least surface liquid. Alright, let's see what the detailed scan has to say. .79 Earth mass, 317 Kelvin. Oh, never mind. We aren't going anywhere near there. 300.27 atmospheres with a methane-rich atmosphere. 300 atmospheres. That's no good. That's no good.
Frameshift drive charging.
Must be a T-Tory if I had to make a guess. Yep, T-Tory.
Frameshift drive charging.
Don't make me shut off the jump. There we go.
Engage. Fuel scooping.
A lot unexplored out here.
Fuel scooping complete.
Alright, full tank of gas.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
And now my spaceship cat is sprawled out on the floor with the AC. Cooling, a very important part of space travel. done. You gotta start scanning any second. There you go. And the B-star less than 1,000 light seconds away. A ton of close little planets to it. I have to be getting a scan off of you at some point. How small a planet are you? That small. Zipping past you, so... Alright. More neutral planets. going Star Trek and past you now. That's why I call it when you go zipping past a planet and you keep trying to, or a station, you keep trying to dock. You keep flying past it over and over again because it looks like the opening of Star Trek or TNG. These are some very small planets, all things considered. Hugely rich in resources, but by planetary terms, kind of puny. Just a little bit gloomy. Just one rock there. No, I didn't even hear the ding of getting a scan on it. Alright, and a couple of the AB planets just to be thorough and interesting. Well, more to be thorough. Actually, how interesting do these things look? Oh boy. At the very least, I can check the contents of the rings. Of course, they're pristine, but depending on what the metal and mineral content is, it may pay off more. I'm not sure. Class 3 gas giant. Kinda handy that all these gas giants are right next to each other. Class 1 gas giant and... four out here. Got four out here. Gas giant and one last planet out here somewhere. 2,800 light seconds, and it is a rock with rings. Alright. Let's see what the rings were. Rocky. Icy.
Frameshift drive charging.
Not the best, but that's science. That's exploration. Apparently there's a huge number of mountains named Disappointment Peak.
Engage.
A bit of cartography trivia for you. Alright, one jump out. Let's see what we got here.
Fuel scooping.
Red dwarf. Not much else. Explored? Explored, which means most likely, yes, somebody's already made it to the system, which I marked as a potential black hole candidate, so let's see what we got.
Fuel scooping complete.
It's bound to happen. I'm pretty sure every black hole
Fuel
within
scoop disengaged.
1,000 light years of the Sol system has been mapped
Frameshift
out.
drive charging.
But you never know until you...
Engage.
Grab my notepad with my notes. We'll mark off what we find here. What have we found here? Well, you're a big one, aren't you? 24 light seconds away, that's where we popped out of hyperspace. Alright, what do we got? Ooh. Let's see here. B-class giant, 15.8 solar masses, 5.7 solar radii. And then a whole lot of Class M and L dwarf stars. All in a line.
Fuel scooping.
So, HD 121007. 72 light seconds out. I'm actually going to fly to that one. Or not, it's a planet. I'm going to scan off of at 170 light seconds. Let's see here, I got a T, TX2, M's, up, and that would be my microphone cord over the microphone. Oh, and that's from there.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Got here class. Is that, am I saying that right? Yep, class T star with a rig system. Just walk right down the line. No black holes, but a whole lot of stellar mass in here. Which is probably what created that cloud I was zooming in onto and thought would be black hole candidate. Actually, one hell of a